You motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to answer it. What the fuck kind of question is that? All you have to do is believe. Hey man, how's it going? It is Janelle here, but most of you all know me as J Stars. First things first, right here and right now on the camera, I want to give a huge shout out to TheOtakuDad, you know what I'm saying? You always got a piece of my heart in me, man, and I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you, bro. And he sent me a list right now from some of the supporters and himself, a little mixture of both. A couple of questions for this collaboration, and he wanted me to answer these questions right here and right now for you all. So hopefully you enjoy, and without further ado, we are about to jump into the questions that you guys and TheOtakuDad brought for me, man. Let's go. And the first question says, who is J Stars? And I'm so full of it. First things first, I'm a human just like you. I bleed the same color. I walk the same earth. I breathe the same air. And what makes me me, is just I'm very outgoing. I'm very outspoken. I never hold back or hold my tongue to anything that I feel deemed that I should speak on. And I'm just very brash, I'm just like the pop-up girls, they add sugar, spice, and everything nice, but there are a whole bunch of chemical X and you mix that motherfucker together. That's what J Stars is, basically. And the next question he asked is, does J Stars consider himself a talented person? A lot of people tell me I'm talented, but for me personally, I don't think I am, because I feel like I'm not as talented as where I should be. For the most part, I know how to draw. Drawing has been like a huge thing of me since I was in elementary. I remember back in the day, I used to draw fucking Goku pictures for like $5. I've always been like an entrepreneur at heart. I always try to find a way to, get money even at an early age. So I'm pretty sure the fans saw it, but I drew this Frieza customized on my PlayStation 5. I kind of messed up in certain spots, but like right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I messed up right here, but it's all good and stuff. And I'm also really big into pottery. I like creating pottery. That's a lot of people don't know that about me. I actually made this right here. It's like an egg, but it's like cracked because it's kind of like interpretation of me, I'm like an egg, but I'm cracked open. I'm trying to get out there and be more outgoing and be more outspoken and be more free, because I've always been contained my whole life, and I'm finally free to do what I gotta do. So that's kind of what it represents to me. Now, the next question asks, is YouTube a hobby or a career for J Stars? Now, not gonna lie, it's still a hobby to me. Like, I have so many ventures I'm doing outside of YouTube. I work, I do stock, I do what else do I do? I like having fun. I like having conversations with my friends and family. And YouTube has always been a hobby for me, because if I turned YouTube into a career, I feel like the reactions wouldn't be as genuine, or it would be more forced and more kind of like professional. I didn't want to give off the professional vibe, but slowly you guys notice like the production value is getting up and all that stuff. But I've always wanted to be as organic and as original as possible, so I try not to do too much on the production value and all that stuff, and just keep it simple. And yeah, the next question says, does J Stars read manga? Now, for the longest time, I have never touched or looked at a manga for the longest since I started YouTube. But for some reason, people always assume that I read manga, which I never did. But I think since 2020, since the lockdown happened, I decided to read manga because I didn't have nothing to do. So yes, I do read manga now, but I don't read manga for certain series that I'm watching. The next question asks, why you always looking at the camera while reacting? I've been getting this question for maybe 3 or 4 years now, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to answer it, but you know, since it's right here, I might as well answer it right here and right now. There's actually 4 reasons why. The first reason why is because I'm not gonna lie, I like looking at myself. I don't know, maybe that's me being a narcissist or whatever it's called, or egotistical kind of guy, but first reason, I just like looking at myself at the camera, like, look at me. Like, what the hell? The second part is, you know, the reason I look at the camera, I have like this Sony camera, and sometimes the battery will cut off when I don't even know it. And when I have my headphones in, I'm doing the reaction. I have soundproof headphones on. So like when I'm reacting, I don't hear nothing. So like when the camera dies, I don't know when it dies. And I'm sitting here doing the reaction. I'm going crazy. And then I look out here, my camera's dead. So like, I'm like, fuck, shit. The third reason why I always look at the camera is I kind of want to build a connection with you all when I'm watching. Like, you know how you talk to somebody, you gotta look at them. But in some other countries, it's not okay to look at a person directly like this. But where I'm from, you're supposed to look at somebody when you're talking to them. So I'd always like do a reaction, and then I'll come back here and I'll ask for like clarity, or when I'm shocked, because like when you're at the movies or you're at somewhere, like when you're shocked, like you're like, oh my god, like I don't know where to look to, so I look at the camera. So, and the fourth reason why I always look at the camera, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's just my eyes just flow naturally to it, you know. Sometimes I'll look, I just look for a second, I look back, like I don't know, it's just I just have this camera right here in my face, you know. I'm have 37K subscribers, and I'm still like not used to this camera thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So yeah. The next question is, what is the secret behind your big smile? The secret is, you know, I know once I turn on this camera, a lot of people might have a bad day. Some people have good days. And I always try to keep myself very upbeat and high tempo, because I know most of the people that subscribe to me sometimes don't have the best of days. And like, you know what? I get DMs and messages all the time. They're like, yo, J Stars, you know, I had this, I had cancer, I had COVID, I had so many things, and your reactions brought me so much joy, so much happiness. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit cuts me up every time. Like, I be crying off camera because I be reading these messages people sent me, and it's crazy, you know. Next question, it says, make a choice. Oh my god, I'm scared. And it says, Whitebeard versus Roger, or Naruto versus Isshiki. Now, with the Roger versus Whitebeard, yes, that was probably one of the craziest moments for me personally of all time. If you saw my reaction, you know what went down. But if on a logical standpoint, you know, there wasn't really a lot of motion. So like it was just a clash, you know, but that clash meant everything to me, because it basically confirmed, you know, Roger is that guy, you know. And yes, it was a lot of build up, and I was I think every One Piece fan was anticipating that moment. And when we saw that clash, I'm pretty sure the whole community went crazy. So yes, that was a very epic moment. I can't lie to you. But that Naruto versus Isshiki fight was god. It was god tier. I can't lie to you all, bro. Like the Rasengan. When Naruto said Rasengan, that motherfucker gave me chills throughout my whole body. Isshiki was getting dragged for the most of the fight, but he somehow managed to not die from fighting Naruto in his godlike form, which is insane. And it was a pretty good fight, you know what I'm saying? I like Isshiki. I like what he brought to the table. You know, Naruto's the OG, Luffy's the OG, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, but if I had to choose which one I liked the most, I'm not gonna lie, the Naruto versus Isshiki fight had more replay value for me than the Roger versus Whitebeard. Wano or Thriller Bark? You know, if you know me, I've always said that Thriller Bark is the greatest arc in One Piece history. We like you had it all. We had comedy, we had great fights, we had great moments, we had epic moments like Zoro. Come on, do I have to say more? But at the same time, you know, Wano, they just bring that heat, bruh. I can't lie to you. They introduced so many goated characters. at this point, it would be blasphemy for me to keep saying Thriller Bark is the best arc, because Wano Kuni is just too hype. It's too amazing. Unfortunately, Thriller Bark, you're my favorite arc, but you'll always be my favorite number 2, man, because Wano just surpassed it ever since the flashback. I can't lie to you. So yes, the Wano arc is currently my favorite arc now. The next question says, Yami or Zoro? I'm not gonna lie to you, I gravitate a little bit more towards Yami. You know what I'm saying? I like Zoro, but Yami's that guy. I can't lie to you. So yeah. Next up, it says Pokemon or Digimon, and I haven't seen neither of them. So this is gonna be fun. I like the Pikachu memes, I guess. So Pokemon, and you know they had Pokemon Go. I think it went crazy like 2016. I remember I used to work at amusement park, and they'll do like events at the amusement park, and you would see waves of people running to catch these Pokemon. I'm like, yo, what the freak? Like, I had Pokemon Go, and I don't even know what Pokemon is, so I'm out here running. I guess you could say I was a sheep back in the day, because I was following everybody. I was like, you know what? Everybody got Pokemon Go. I might as well get Pokemon Go too and see what the hype was. Next question says, 7 Deadly Sins or Tokyo Ghoul? You guys know me, man. I love both series so much. So much. Like, Tokyo Ghoul is one of the first series I ever watched. 7 Deadly Sins was one of the first series that put me on YouTube. And wholeheartedly, bruh, like, they both have their flaws. Let's be honest. You know, the anime for Tokyo Ghoul wasn't the best after, you know, the second season. And Tokyo Ghoul, I think after the third season, it wasn't his best either. So, yeah. I guess I'm gonna go off how they was at their prime. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've always loved I like 7 Deadly Sins more. It brought more, it was more hype. You know what I'm saying? It opened up a wave for a lot of animes to copy the style. I can't lie to you. Childhood or adulthood? I'm not gonna lie, my childhood was pretty fire. You know what I'm saying? I used to skateboard home to watch Dragon Ball Z and freaking Naruto. So what I look like saying adulthood, bro, to be honest. So I'd rather be a child than be an adult, because adulting is hard. Okay, the next one says fan questions. What female anime or manga child character would you adopt as your own daughter? What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm not gonna lie, there's two that's in my head right now. It's either Howdy from Your Lie in April or Menma from Anohana, the flower we saw that day, bro. I can't lie to you. Those two right there, they're neck and neck. I can't lie to you. I prefer Coyote more than Menma, to be honest. But, you know, the cycle of life and all that stuff, and it would be hard, I'm not gonna lie, but I would enjoy the time that we had with her and appreciate every single moment that we had together. So I'd prefer, I'll take Coyote over Menma from Anohana, the flower we saw that day. The next question says, what quote from an anime that has changed / stuck with you? This might sound basic, but Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann Kamina speech to Shinji. That man said, what he said? He said, believe in yourself. Believe in the Shinji that I believe in. Believe the Shinji that you believe in. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, when I first saw it, I'm like, yo, what? Like, I had to rewatch it because I thought I was tripping. But it makes sense, you know, because how can people believe in you when you don't believe in yourself? So you have to believe in yourself first before people will believe in you, man. So all you have to do is believe. Favorite anime / villain anti-hero? I'm not gonna lie, kind of like Crocodile from One Piece though. But Isshiki an anti-hero though, because he tried to kill Luffy multiple times, but every time Luffy mess up a villain, they just come back as his ally, you feel me? So like, I kind of like Crocodile, you feel me? Yeah, I say that Alabasta's, the second part, is not my favorite part. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I like Crocodile. I think he has one of the best character designs for the villains probably out there. To be honest, Saitama's a gag character. He's not supposed to be taken seriously. The point of the show is called One Punch Man. I know he didn't one punch a lot of characters he fought, but it's supposed to be he's a meme character. You're not supposed to take it seriously. So I'm gonna have to go with Saitama over Goku. The final question. You motherfucker. What about Detective Conan? I'm not gonna lie to you. If y'all want Detective Conan and Pokemon to happen, I need y'all to subscribe to TheOtakuDad, bro. When this channel hits 100 million subscribers, I will start reacting to Pokemon and Detective Conan. How about that? So yeah, that's what I have to say about those two, man. So hopefully he doesn't hit it soon. I'm sorry. That is the questions that TheOtakuDad and the fans had provided for us. I wanted to say thank you all so much for supporting both of our contents. You know, we all do the same thing on YouTube, and there's just so many different aspects and different people that are reacting to anime now, which is very amazing. You know, I always try not to let my ego get the best of me. You know, I've always tried to help out so many other creators off scene, and I built up so many other people as well. There's a lot of channels that hit me up for advice, and I've always been there for them to give as much knowledge that I have for them. And yeah, bro, it's all about uplifting each other, because if we don't uplift each other, who else would, you know? So yeah, we're an anime community. We're supposed to be like this, bruh. And I'm trying to, you know, bring everyone together and kumbaya this shit, dog. So that is the video. Hopefully this isn't too long. You know, I love to talk. I love interacting. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to TheOtakuDad and myself. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, TheOtakuDad, once again for making me one of the first people on the collaboration. And hopefully we can do some other things in the future. Like, comment, subscribe, YouTube things. It is J Stars. Going to watch, what was I supposed to watch today? I'm going to watch Osamasu Ranking. Goodbye, everyone.